Good morning, everybody. Today is 945. I think I said that in the video yesterday by accident, but today's 945 ice baths in a row. The plunge is ready to go here at 45 degrees. Let's start off our Tuesday morning with a cold plunge. 945. So we talk about consistency. You know me, I'm a big proponent of consistency. Consistency wins. Consistency beats intensity. So I was talking to one of my coaching clients about that yesterday, and I love analogies, so I was giving her a lot of different analogies on how valuable of a skill consistency is. Because if you're not consistent with things, which most people aren't, you're always starting over again. One of the examples I used was guitar. If you play the guitar, or if you're trying to learn how to play the guitar, you're a beginner. If you play like once a month, you're not going to ever be a good guitar player. Like that's never. You're never going to really learn how to put chords together in a progression, how to get your fingers a little bit tougher, how to pick the strings, how to make the shapes, how to be consistent. You're not going to. It's you're starting over every single time you do it. You're starting from the beginning because there's too much time in between. That's the problem with lacking consistency, is you're always starting over. So in a context of real estate, this person's a real estate agent. A lot of real estate agents, they try to generate business by talking to people and generating leads when they need business. But then they get some business and they stop doing that. They stop for a week or 2 weeks or a month or 2 months. And then they start over again. And so they're always starting over. And the value of consistency is it builds momentum and it builds the habit. And eventually that habit becomes your identity. So consistency is so underrated. And it's like, I say, like working out. If you work out once a month or once every 6 months, that's really not going to do much for you. You're always starting over again. But if you work out every single day, people say, like, I don't have the time. Like, just do 5 jumping jacks or 5 push-ups. That's a workout, right? That takes, what, 10 seconds? People say, well, that's not going to do anything. It is going to do something. If you do it every single day, it's going to eventually develop the habit of doing it every day. Then, once it's a habit, we can work on doing more. We can expand it. We can change it up. We can work on the intensity, but consistency beats intensity. Most people work out like once in a blue moon and they go at it way too hard. They end up injuring themselves or being really sore. And then they don't go back at it for another week or 2 or 3 weeks or longer. The key is consistently doing something every single day. And that's the big deal about, for me, doing these ice baths. That's why I'm still doing the count. Today, 9:45. Why do you count? Like, why do you care? It's very difficult to do anything that's out of the ordinary, not like breathing or sleeping or drinking water. It's anything that takes a little bit of effort and is difficult. To do it every single day is challenging. A lot of people do good things sometimes. They eat healthy occasionally. They write in their journal every now and then, and they work out quite often, but not every day. But to do something every single day, I think people really underestimate by far the benefits of consistency. Because once you've laid down that consistency muscle and that habit in your brain, then we can increase the intensity and we can make it really worthwhile. Most people go the other way, though. They make it too intense too soon and then they don't want to do it again. So they never get consistent. So remember the 2-minute rule from Atomic Habits. Do something that takes less than 2 minutes and just get it done. And then the next day, do the same thing and see how long you can string things together. Can you go 10 days in a row, 20 days in a row, 945 days in a row? What can you do? And you'll find along the way, I promise you, some amazing benefits you never could have foreseen with consistency. Consistency wins, guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.